Are ultra-processed foods making us sick? Is it the chemicals, the additives, or is the real problem something much simpler, something hiding in plain sight? Today, we're diving into a fascinating new study that reveals why ultra-processed foods, or UPFs, are fueling the obesity epidemic. And the reason is not only because of the scary sounding ingredients, but because of something else. Welcome back. I'm Dr. Moraes Azizian, a board certified general surgeon and IFM certified functional medicine physician. On this channel, I share health tips on the latest medical research, food and supplements, functional medicine, surgery, and skin health to help you feel your best. And if that sounds good, please like, share with your friends, and subscribe. So when we hear the term ultra-processed, we imagine food that has been tampered with beyond recognition, and sometimes it's true. But these are the foods that are designed, yes, designed to be more delicious, more addictive, and easier to overconsume. But how do we define ultra-processed foods? Scientists use the NOVA classification system, and that allows us to categorize foods into 4 groups based on their levels of processing. So let's break it down in simple terms, and let's use an apple as an example at each stage. So first we have NOVA 1, unprocessed or minimally processed foods. And these are whole foods in their natural state, or foods that have been only slightly altered, like washing, cutting, or freezing, but without added ingredients. Examples: a fresh apple picked straight from the tree, or a sliced apple that has been refrigerated for convenience. Then we have NOVA 2 processed foods. These are typically single ingredient products that have been processed but not heavily modified. And these ingredients are derived from nature, but they have undergone some form of processing, like pressing, refining, or grinding, to make them usable in the kitchen. And common examples include fats and oils, like, for example, olive oil pressed from olives, or butter churned from milk, coconut oil. Sugars and sweeteners, another example, white sugar is from refined sugar cane or beets, honey extracted from honeycombs, maple syrup boiled down from tree sap. Then another example of the same, like salts and starches, table salt extracted and purified from seawater or rock salt, cornstarch extracted from corn. Now, using our apple example, NOVA 2 apple permutations are like apple juice concentrate. The water is removed from apple juice, leaving behind the thick sugary syrup that's often used as sweetener. Another sort of similar example actually is apple syrup. Apples are boiled down to an extract, and basically they're extracting their natural sugars, turning them into syrup similar to honey. Next, we have NOVA 3 processed foods. These are foods that have been modified from their original form, usually by adding salt, sugar, or oil to make them more palatable and extend their shelf life, of course. And again, using our apple example, we have canned apples in syrup, store-bought applesauce with added sugar, or a baked apple pie with minimal ingredients. Finally, we have NOVA 4, or ultra-processed foods, UPFs. These are industrially made products that contain little to no whole food and are packed with artificial additives, preservatives, emulsifiers, and flavor enhancers to make them more appealing and addictive. An example: apple-flavored fruit snacks, apple-flavored soda, or packaged apple pastries loaded with artificial sweeteners, colors, and preservatives, where the actual apple content is almost non-existent. So, how an apple can go from being a nutrient-rich whole food to an ultra-processed, artificially enhanced product? Yes, it can, as we see. And this is the core issue with UPFs. They are designed to override our natural satiety signals, making us crave it more and more. And how does it happen? A groundbreaking study from NIH gave 20 volunteers 2 diets. One was real food and one packed with ultra-processed options. They could eat as much as they wanted, and guess what happened? On the UPF diet, people ate an extra 500 calories per day, not because they were forced to, just because they couldn't stop eating. And that's the real danger of UPFs. They hijack our satiety signals. And you know that feeling when you should be full, but you keep reaching for more chips. And that's by design. The problem starts young. A new study from JAMA Network followed 3-year-olds who ate high amounts of UPFs. By age 5, they were significantly more likely to be overweight or obese. And for every 10% increase in UPF intake, obesity risk rose by 20%. So how do we break free from this UPF trap? Here are simple strategies. Choose foods with minimal ingredients. The less tampering, the better. Be aware of hyper-palatable foods. If a food is engineered to be addictive, think chips, soda, fast food, consume with caution. Prioritize protein and fiber. Protein and fiber-rich foods help regulate appetite naturally, reducing the risk of overeating. The problem isn't just the chemicals in UPFs. It's that they override our natural eating instincts, leading to overeating and long-term weight gain. The good news, a few mindful swaps can make a huge difference. What do you think? Have you struggled with UPFs in your diet? Drop a comment below and let's talk about this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more science-backed health insights. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.